marketing and communication students from theROARstore. This video is for you. This video is a tutorial that will show you how to use the software that you see on the screen called PlaceIt. PlaceIt is a template-based website allowing you to create mockups, videos, etc., even logos and designs, with very little work. So to get started with this, go ahead and go to PowerSchool Learning, go to your Workgroups tab, and find the link under Communications for PlaceIt. In there, you'll find the username and password and a link to the website that you see here, and that will give you access to the site in the same way that you're going to see here on the video. And I'm just going to walk you through doing a couple of quick templates and show you the outcome. As you can see up at the top, we've got 4 different sections here. Most of the time, we're going to use the mockups and the videos. I tend to use the mockups the most, but the videos are pretty cool too. So let's start with just a basic t-shirt mockup. When you get here, it's going to ask you at the top, what color do you want your t-shirt to be? We're going to say that this is black. And you can upload your image here if you want to, or you can wait and you can put it in later. Let me find my file folder real quick. And the important thing about using this software is it needs to be saved in a way that enables us to go in and have a transparent background. And that type of file is called a PNG. And so here's an image. Now, it doesn't look like much right now, but trust me, those gray and white squares means that the image is transparent, and you'll see why that's important in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and crop this. As you can see, we can kind of resize the item. And now, just by creating the design in that particular file format, here in just a moment, you'll see that all of these templates now have the image that we created in it. Now, I'm sure you can look at this and say, well, that's not quite right, or maybe the size isn't right. We can go in and we can modify that. So the important thing at this point would just be to go and find one of the images that you like, that you think maybe we might use. Generally, I try to find things that have models that look like they maybe are still in high school, or are close to, or maybe just recently graduated, unless it's an item that's for parents. So I think for this particular purpose, we'll just go ahead and we'll use this. We don't really know how old this woman is, so it's a good one to possibly use. And in this case, a couple of things that I noticed when I made this mock-up, and you probably did too, is it sits a little bit too low on this particular model and all the models. Plus, it's a little bit oversized for the t-shirt. So I can go in here and I can choose this this icon right here, this crop icon, and you'll see that it's going to bring this up again, which we previously increased the size of. So I want to first drag this back to the left and make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm also going to drag this up so it's higher on the model's body, basically. And then we can get rid of this down here, and then you can see it's going to say crop. So we'll see if this one works a little bit better. Still, it's a little low, so I'm going to go back in. I prefer that it's set a little bit higher. So I'm going to drag that up a little bit more. Crop it again. I'm going to leave the size. I think the size is right for that particular thing. And if you're happy with it, then all that you really need to do is click the download button. If it's something that you want to continue to work on, you could go in here and you could save a draft. You could also favorite this. Maybe it's maybe the background or the model is something that you want to use in the future. If that's the case, I'm going to download that, And what's going to happen is it's going to show up in my email box, but you can also go in here to the downloads folder and you can access it from your own computer. So that's one way to use this. The second way to use this would be with a video. Um, all of the stuff that you find on here is going to be great for our TV in the store. It's going to be great for social media posts. It's going to be great for LMTV content. But for our purposes, and at least for this right now, let's go in here and let's find a quick video. Let's just do a t-shirt video since we were just looking at t-shirts. And you notice that it doesn't really give us the option to change the t-shirt color and things, so that'll kind of be a secondary option. But we'll go in here, and if you hover over any of these, it's going to give you the opportunity to kind of see how that video is going to look. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one right here. And when I select it, it'll bring it up, and you'll see that it's going to let me choose. If I want to add some audio, I could do that. Otherwise, I'm going to choose the garment color as black, and I'm going to upload that same image that we previously selected. Here it is right here. It's going to let me go in and select that crop option. It's going to allow me to make it smaller or larger. I'm going to just start by cropping it first and seeing how it looks size-wise. And it's going to take a minute, but then you're going to see that it's going to um, allow us to take a quick look at this and see if it's something that we like or not. Let's see. Now, what we should be able to do, there we go, preview video. Well, that's what I was waiting for. And we'll give it just a few seconds. And here in a moment, we'll be able to see the entire video with our photo, with our garment color instead of the original unprocessed video. And there you can see it there. So if you like it, great, stick with it. You can download it. We could also, again, we could save it, we could favorite it, or we can even add another slide. If we want to add another slide, we go in here, we find the content that we want. Maybe we also want to include this one here of somebody drinking a cup of coffee. And now we can go in and we can edit this particular slide. So in this case, we've got the mug color that we can change. Okay, we'll also change it to black. And I'm going to go ahead and upload that same image just for argument's sake so that you get the hang of it. And again, we'll leave it as is. It's processing it, so we're going to take a quick look at this. There you can see the mug with the logo on it. Here you can see the video with the woman in the t-shirt. And then again, here's the coffee mug, and that's going to put both of those videos together, and it's going to save it as one complete video. It will take the watermark off, so you don't need to worry about that. And again, to get access to that, we just need to download it, either ask me to get it and get it up onto our TV, or save it, and you can download it to whatever content you need, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LMTV, whatever you need. So that's a quick look at PlaceIt and how it's used. It's a great tool. It's a lot of fun to see what you can come up with. Let me know if you have questions about how to create a PNG file and how to get these files up to whatever location you want. Thanks a lot. Good luck.